Picture this. You ask for money for your business and voila, it just starts pouring in. Sometimes that's exactly how crowdfunding plays out, but not always. Here's what you need to know about crowdfunding to decide if it's right for your business. Let's define crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is when many individuals each give small contributions to fund a business or project. What do we mean by small contributions? According to the Crowdfunding Center, the average pledge across all successful campaigns is $397 per person. That sounds pretty good, but keep in mind that only around 23% of campaigns are successful. Typically, crowdfunding is done online, using a number of platforms you may have heard of. Not all platforms do crowdfunding the same way. There are 5 different types of crowdfunding, and the one you choose is pretty important. Rewards-based crowdfunding is the best-known type. This is the Kickstarter model. A business offers investors or backers rewards in exchange for monetary contributions. Rewards could be early access to a product, discounts, swag, or something as simple as a personalized thank you. This type of crowdfunding is appealing because the bar to entry is low. It's easy and inexpensive to get started. Plus, a high-profile win can generate positive buzz for your business or venture. Another benefit is that your campaign doubles as market research. Because if people aren't willing to donate $20 toward your business, are they going to buy your product or service? Now, here are some of the challenges you might face with rewards-based crowdfunding. On Kickstarter, only 40% of campaigns succeed. For campaigns with a goal of $10,000 or more, success rates are even lower, at around 14%. Also, you'll need to create videos and other marketing materials to promote your campaign and develop a strategy for building your fan base. And it usually takes 3 to 6 months to prep and run a campaign. So if you need funding quickly, this isn't the ideal option. Another type of crowdfunding is debt crowdfunding, better known as crowdlending or peer-to-peer lending. This is essentially a loan. But instead of getting it from a bank, you get it from many people online. If you need money fast, this is the way to go. In some cases, funds can start rolling in within a day. Sounds amazing, right? Here's the catch. First, you may need a good credit score to be considered for this type of lending. Second, this is a loan, so you'll have to pay it all back. And the interest rates range from high to astronomical. Finally, these loans are, in most cases, personal loans, not business loans. This means your personal credit rating is on the hook if you don't pay it back. If your business has a mission that people can feel good about, donation crowdfunding may be right for you. This is no strings attached funding. You ask, they give. There's no need to give rewards, share revenue, or take on debt. But successful donation crowdfunding campaigns have something in common. They provide a clear benefit to a cause or to their community. That's why this type of crowdfunding is most successful for nonprofits and charities. A common type of crowdfunding for startups is equity crowdfunding, also known as crowd investing. Here, instead of rewards, investors acquire a slice of ownership in your business. You pay investors when and if your business achieves a predetermined exit event, like acquisition, IPO, or a funding goal. If equity crowdfunding sounds a lot like angel investing, that's because it is angel investing, just mass-produced online. One benefit of equity crowdfunding is that it can connect you with experienced investors who can help your business succeed. And you can raise a lot of money this way. Some startups have raised millions. But equity crowdfunding isn't easy. The process is slow, planned for about a year, and the rules are complex. If you do find investors, keep in mind that you are giving up an ownership stake in your business, which may not be ideal in the long run. Probably the least known type of crowdfunding is royalty crowdfunding. The royalty crowdfunding model is fairly new to the scene. Here's how it works. Once your venture starts making money, investors get a percentage of the revenue. It's a lot like equity crowdfunding, except investors are getting revenue instead of equity. So, if you're successful, you'll get all that working capital while still maintaining full ownership of your business. The hard part? You have to show a lot of revenue potential to attract investors. Plus, there are no major platforms that specialize in royalty crowdfunding at the moment. Though some platforms, like Indiegogo, that do equity crowdfunding also have revenue-sharing options. And since it's not a well-known type of crowdfunding, you may have a hard time finding investors willing to go this route. Okay, so you're ready to give crowdfunding a try. Here are some tips to make your crowdfunding campaign successful. First, choose the right type. Many B2C companies opt for rewards or equity crowdfunding, but the best fit depends on your business type and goals. Second, be sure to read the fine print. Look into the fees, terms, and conditions for each crowdfunding platform. For instance, what happens to the money if you don't hit your funding goal? Third, know how much you want to raise and why. You should be able to explain to investors where these funds are going and provide milestones for the launch of your product or service. Last but not least, stellar marketing is non-negotiable if you want your crowdfunding campaign to succeed. Develop beautiful branding, make a video promoting your product or service, highlight the incentives for investors, show behind-the-scenes footage, and tell a story. Do whatever you can to stand out from the thousands of other campaigns online.